What every medical professional must know about disability insurance policy limits on claims for mental or nervous disorders and self-reported symptoms. There are two common provisions in disability insurance policies that can limit how long a claim will be paid for mental nervous conditions and self-reported conditions. These can be trapped for the unwary disabled medical professional because many times the disability carrier will try to label a claim as a mental nervous claim as opposed to a physical claim, or they'll attempt to limit benefits based on the self-reported symptom provision in a policy. Let's learn how insurance companies will weaponize these policy provisions to limit your benefits. Two of the most dangerous clauses in a disability policy are the mental nervous disorder clause and the self-reported symptom clause. There is no uniform mental nervous disorder policy limitation, so it's crucial that you get out your disability policy before you stop working to apply for benefits and read this provision closely. Now, the provision may say that benefits are limited to just 2 years for any disability caused or contributed to because of a psychological condition. For example, you may have undergone back surgery because of a herniated disc and you become depressed because of continued pain. If your policy is a broadly written mental nervous limitation clause, the disability carrier may well deny your benefits after 2 years on the basis that your disability has contributed to pain that in turn causes depression. You need to know in advance so that you can combat the carrier's mental nervous policy limitation before your benefits are cut off. There's also the self-reported symptom limitation. One of the most disingenuous policy terms you can find is the self-reported symptoms clause. This provision is broadly written and broadly interpreted. So, for example, a common self-reported symptom provision might define the term as the manifestation of a condition which are reported to a physician but which are not verifiable using tests, procedures, or clinical examinations. Self-reported symptoms can include, but are not limited to, headaches, pain, fatigue, stiffness, soreness, ringing in the ears, dizziness, numbness, loss of energy, fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue syndrome, and back conditions not confirmed by diagnostic conditions. That's a pretty broad definition. So before you stop work and apply for your benefits, you need to understand whether there's a self-reported policy limitation in that policy and the terms of that limitation. It's not uncommon for carriers to deny claims on the basis that there's no objective evidence that you're in pain, or there's no objective evidence to confirm that your ongoing back problems are causing you problems because the diagnostic studies post-operatively are normal. These clauses are two of the reasons why I suggest that a medical provider have an individual disability policy as opposed to an ERISA policy. It's rare to see a self-reported symptom limitation in an IDI policy, but you may see IDI policies that have mental nervous policy limitations, providing for a lifetime maximum of 24 months. Now, on the other hand, an ERISA disability policy is notorious for having both policy limitations, and they can be upheld by federal courts across the United States. It really does make a difference about what type of disability policy you have. If you have an individual disability policy, it can be tailored to your needs, and these kinds of clauses can be limited. On the other hand, an ERISA disability policy that you get through your employer or through a group association can have these policy terms that can limit your benefits, and you want to know that in advance so that you understand what benefits you're actually eligible for. I can help you get the disability benefits you deserve regardless of where you live in the United States. Buying a policy can be confusing. Having those policies interact together, making sure that they interact properly, is crucial. And if you are dealing with a delay or deny claim, you need assistance. So call me today at 727-894-3188. I can help you get the disability benefits you deserve regardless of where you live in the United States.